Hello everyone. Today I am here to talk about Angarak Dosh. As the name indicates, Angar means the flames of fire. Now the two components out of what this Angarak yoga is formed, it is Mars and Rahu. When we talk of Mars, Mars is fire, it is flames, it is probably the injuries, the accidents, the wounds, the scars that you have during your lifetime. And Rahu, when you talk of, Rahu actually is the oil. Rahu is the underground planet. It is very, detective in nature, I would say. It is deceptive also. And apart from that, Rahu motivates you towards the illegal activities and it exaggerates the entire scene. It is the planet which actually motivates you to get the power, the position, the big desires for the land and the huge... Actually, the whole work of cinema works under it because it's all imagination, it is all desire, it is something which you really want to achieve. Because actually, inside, if you see anybody's history who is working in cinema, you will find that lots of things which are different from what they portray on the cinema. So when these two energies they come together, when Rahu is with Mars as I said is fire and Rahu will add oil to it, creating lots of fire problems and the fire situation at various places. It will create bomb blast at various places. Rahu is something which will exaggerate your sportsmanship and make you an excellent sportsman, an excellent soldier also. Where your Mars is your elder brother and Rahu will give you that position of the elder brother. So normally if you have this combination, you are the eldest brother in your family. Apart from that, you will find these combination making you mad for power. So normally people who are having this, they are quite impulsive. They try to attain it at whatever cost and probably they are the people who are working on the highest level as a politician, you will find. Apart from that, Rahu will be, making you the part of the porn industry, the sexual scams, because it actually doesn't give you the brain to think about what you are doing. It just wants to attain it by hook or by crook. So this combination in itself is a little bit delicate to understand, and if you use this in the best possible way, you can turn out to be Pandit Ravi Shankar, you can turn out to be Albert Einstein, you can become the Lincoln of the country, and probably this is the energy which is having lots of power in it. But if this power is utilized, only then you can make a success. Otherwise, it's really going to be sometime putting you behind the bars for the work. Well, Angarak Dosh definitely gives you the natural calamities like fire and huge bomb blast and floods, etc. Apart from that, let's discuss what actually the innate quality of Mars is the activity and the innate quality of Rahu is the imagination also. So when these two qualities they come together, that is the work and imagination, these two things don't go together. So sometimes it completely makes you indecisive. It's a push and pull situation which bothers a person who has this yoga in the horoscope. Now let's understand what this Angarak Dosh does in the first house. When you see this dosha in the first house, you will find the person that he'll have a lots of misunderstanding with the family members. He'll be very impulsive in his action, and probably he'll take a fight on the small petty matters with the family members, and he won't be able to survive or stay along with the family members for a long period of time. He has his own way to take. He has decided his own karmic way to work the way he wants. Now when you have this dosha in the second house, it sometimes makes you speak louder than the normal volume. It makes you lie a lot. It makes you cheat other people for making up money. And when you have it in the third house, it sometimes creates brilliant writers, orators, speakers, communicators, surgeons. But when you have it in the negative angle in the third house, it sometimes makes you use very abusive language. You are connected to the porn industry sometimes, and even you may spread rumor around. Let's understand what this Angarak Yoga does when it goes to the fourth house. Now, since the fourth house is the house of mothers, you are so active as a child, sometimes the mother becomes panic while they are bringing up the child who has this dosha in the fourth house. This actually takes you away from your motherland because Mars is your land and Rahu is a foreign land, and Rahu tells you to move away from your land to earn, and Rahu tells you to bring new beautification at your place, and this actually makes you very competitive as a child also. When this Angarak Yoga goes to the fifth house, it will make you very many, interested in the artistic process, and probably you are very much into acting, very much into cinema, very much into all different things which can bring you to limelight, which can give you lots of fan following, which can give you lots of money. And but the negative impact of this Angarak Yoga is that you may have a difficult relationship. Yes, different. You may have maybe 2 to 4 breakups in the love relation. You may have several miscarriages also during the lifetime. Now, the Angarak Yoga in the sixth house. In the sixth house, it can give you lots of force to work. But the negative impact would be when you are working, you will be fighting on the very petty matters because you are very impulsive. So it is very difficult for you to adjust with your seniors or to take the orders. So such people are not allowed actually to take up the jobs because they have to change the job very often because of this yoga in the sixth house. Let's talk about Angarak Yoga in the seventh house. Well, seventh house, since it's a house of marriage, it can give you marital discord, it can cause a divorce, it can cause domestic violence, and probably you may have an extramarital relationship with a girl living abroad. But here in this position, you may be gaining a lot from land and property. Let's move on to the Angarak Yoga in the 8th house. Angarak Yoga in the 8th house can definitely give you lots of inventive ideas like Einstein. It can cause a lots of abusive exchange of language with your in-laws. You can suffer from lots of accidents and injuries and undergo several surgeries in the due course of time. And this Angarak Yoga in the due process will definitely make you a completely spiritual person and transform you completely. Now moving on to the Angarak Yoga in the 9th house. In the 9th house, it will give you difference of opinion with the parents. You may have discord with your gurus. You may fight with the elders off and on. Apart from that, you may travel abroad for your education, and 9th house can either make you completely committed to your own religion and God, or can you make you completely atheist. You will always have a difference of opinion with the seniors. You will not be okay with their decisions. And apart from that, this will make you travel abroad for your work, and you can definitely opt pharmacy or medicine as your profession, and you can definitely also go in for oil, gas and petrol agencies. Then the Angarak Yoga in the 11th house will always make you fight with your friends. You will love socialization, but in due course of time you will buy unhappiness out of it when you have a constant fight by the constant socialization. You may suffer from depression in this whole process. And cinema and share market can be taken as a profession when you have this combination. Apart from that, you can deal in with lots and lots of cash in this position. Now when you have this Angarak Dosh in the 12th house is the subconscious mind, so it basically make you suffer from the repressed anger, and you often normally throw it on the people, specifically your own family members or friends who are very close to you. They know you very well, that you are in the process of thinking continuously, and you may take up any incident from the past and start fighting on that. This makes you travel a lot, especially abroad. This makes you deal with the import-export business. This can immediately make you lose lots of money. This may make you travel unnecessarily and lose money on that. And probably this actually is the difficult yoga to take up or to understand, because this sometimes lands you up in prison as well.